We are going to take a quick look at things we can do with the palettes. Currently the palettes are in the bin, which is over here on the right side. If I click on this arrow, it's going to close the bin and kind of hide them over there for me, so I have more desktop space. I can open that up, and I have 3 palettes in the bin right now. It comes with the default of the effects palette at the top and the layers palette below it, but maybe because we use this layers palette so much, we might want it at the top, and so you can take this and drag it right up to the top, and hopefully everybody knows already that you can click on this little arrow and it will close that out to even make more room so you can see all your layers, and click on it to open it up when you need to use it. And I also have a color swatch one in here. To add more to the bin, under the Windows drop down menu, these are the palettes that we can choose. And I'm going to click on the Navigator one because I don't have that one over here in the bin. If you click on the More flyout arrow and choose Place in Palette Bin when closed, I'm going to click on that More flyout arrow again, and now you can see that it has a check mark by it, so that when we hit this X, it's going to go over into the palette bin. But for whatever reason, I think due to RAM issues of having my recording thing open at the same time as PSE, they're not closing out for me. So I'm going to leave that over here for right now. It's driving me nuts. I think it's RAM issues. And so let's go on to more of the quick tips. What's fun then is right now these are all docked in here, but I can undock them simply by grabbing them and pulling them out. And I can take this effects one and pull it out. Now you can see the effects one is really long, so I can click down here at the bottom once I get that double arrow and make it smaller. And let's move out my color swatches. And then I'm going to close the bin because it's empty. Now I have all these things right here in front of my layout, and I can move them over to the left side. Maybe I like them better over there. You can even stack them up really close to each other. I can go ahead and make this one long if I want. And so those are undocked palettes, and they can be moved around to make it comfortable for you to have more room. I can actually even grab them and make them skinnier a little bit. And so you can move them. Maybe you want this one on the right side and you want your effects palette on the left side. You can move them around to wherever they're comfortable for you to work with. As long as this is checkmarked Place in Palette Bin when closed, when you click on this X, and it's not working right now, and that's driving me nuts. But when I close out my recorder, it works right away. But when you click on those X's, then they get docked right over here into this bin area again. But I have one more little thing to show you, and it's frustrating me that that's not working. But let's go ahead and hit this button, this square between the minimize and the close button at the top of PSE, to make our PSE smaller. And you can see you can even take these bins all the way out side of Photoshop Elements. And so you can make this whatever size you want it to be. it's not letting me make it. It's opening and closing the bin instead. But I can even, if I could get it just right, I have made this really skinny. Maybe this has to be smaller. It's not letting me do it right now, of course, while I'm recording the video. But you can even move these, see, way out of your way. However you want them to be out on your desktop. Totally out of the bin. If I want to close these up as I did in the bin, you can see now I can do that just by double clicking here on this gray area next to the name. And so maybe I want all of these over here, and I can easily maybe go open my effects palette when I want to add a drop shadow and close it again and have them all out here on my desktop. And of course, remember, you could go and open up more. Maybe you want the histogram and have them all out there to work with while you have your layout by itself over here. So I hope that you have seen the possibilities of working with this. Let me see if I can close this. It won't close. It'll close as soon as I turn off my recorder. And when you hit that X, remember it goes back in the bin as long as you have that checked. If you want it to just close out permanently, go and uncheck it, and then when you hit the X, the only way to find it again is under the Windows drop-down menu. And so I hope this helps you make your workspace personal to you and most workable for you. And certainly have fun and don't stop scrapping.